Everyone, it's Gwethorn from Gwethorn's Games, and today I am going to be running the Poison Gardens, so Sant Lhoer. I'm actually going to be running the 2-player version, and I'm going to be running it at level 140. There's no difference between level 140 gear and level 141 gear. The eye level is the same. So I'm going to be still looking at getting some account bound shoulders in actual fact. So I'm looking for shoulders at level 140, and the Poison Gardens drop shoulders and gauntlets.
Gardens of Carn Dûm, Sant Lhoer is a dank place, teeming with deadly plants, trees and flowers, the likes of which have scarcely or never before been seen in Middle-earth. Above the fetid pale green waters which flow through Sant Lhoer rise immense pellucid structures, greatest among them bar Helid, the glass house. It is here that the sorceress Ogunwing flies her craft, experimenting upon creatures, plants, and all those who stray too near the ever-grasping tendrils of her creations. To what end? And for what purpose? One can only assume the darkest of designs.
I'll let that finish. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I've called in, I'm actually running the red line with a bit of yellow and a small amount of blue. I wanted to get the standalone ability. So, and I'm going to be running it for most of this on as that red line, because I like the DPS that the red line is actually putting through. I'm really liking the champions DPS at the moment. And as I said, I'm trying to get a set of account bound level 140 gear, so that I can transfer it to any heavy armoured character. In this example, I'm going to be doing it for the Heroic +2 champion that I've got, still at level 140. But, okay, so we're going to target the Venom Imbued Ravager with everything I've got. I've got my healing up here, and I'm going to start with the heals just to get them going. And then I'm going to run through everything that I've got. As you can see, it takes it out pretty quick. I'm really happy with that. But yeah, there's a fair chance that I'll get the drop. Oops, this will throw me everywhere, and it'll keep throwing me everywhere. So I'm going to have a whole lot of stuff sitting in here. So let's get this out of here. Just make sure I don't land in that rubbish, because it will do poison damage to me. I'm quite happy to take things on individually. Okay, where is it? There it is. And you can see that I'm only doing 50% of the damage, which is really impressive. That the archer and the companion are doing so much damage, and it's just justifies being able to run red line. Okay, so we're now, having run straight forward, we're now up to the first boss.
You don't belong to the garden. Tarkoka, deal with these intruders.
Just burn it down. Go to the healing first, just get that up and running. There's not a lot of healing for the red line, but the summoned creature, summoned companion, does actually do a lot of healing. So I'll just roll through everything. There's a second creature that needs to be taken out, but usually it's usually enough damage being done to it. Okay, so let's see what we drop. The first one. So it's a tier 1 because I'm running it at duo level. Okay, it's fairly typical that nothing drops. Run this a few times. More than a few times, but yeah. Let's get this out of the way as well. As I said, it will throw me around if you're not careful. And we'll just keep going through to the north gate, which is just up here. Okay, close that. Now, if I was running this at 141, it'd be dropping Umbari gear, but it's still dropping Gundabad because I'm running at 140. I can run this at the higher level, but because I want that 140 gear, it's definitely worth the effort. Now I've already got my weekly motes of enchantment from running these 4 days in a row. I've done the 4 daily quests in the week, so I'm not going to get any more motes from it other than what actually drops. And I'm really looking for the... Okay, so we've got the big one again. Okay, it's gone. Very quick. Now, if coming in here, it's going to have these little vines in the actual poison. I'm going to try and stay away from going in there, but it probably will draw ads. I'll use my ranged against them if I can. Okay, let's keep going. I'll stay on the left if possible, but it's probably going to drag me over to the right. And those ones are going to come in as soon as she goes over there, which is fine. I'll go round, I won't go through. She's holding her own, so that's good. Okay, now we'll go into the main. This is the last boss, so there's only 2 bosses in this, but it's a little bit complicated. I've got to take out the ads first. There's some good combinations that you can get with the captain, but they've got reasonably long cooldowns, so you can't use them all that often. Okay, so we've got a couple of goes at this. Now I've got because I'm running red line, I am going to be able to got to get these out of the way. So it brings ads every time you get her health down far enough. She brings in ads and goes to a different spot. Okay, now they're going to keep attacking, but there's nothing you can do. You have to wait for it to get back up to top. But I'm going to be using when she comes back up. Okay, now I'll go in there and do that. I have a taunt because I'm running red line. Oops, got to get out of that. I don't have a lot of healing that I can do, but I can get some extra stuff out. See the forced attack? I've got that because I've got, where is it? There. Demand attention. Got to wait for it to come back up again. Not much you can do about it, but Forba will attack. Okay, there we go. Get her out of there by doing the forced attack, dragging it to you, pulling it out. Otherwise you'd have to fight inside that. Now she is going to bring some more adds this time, which is the venom caps, which you have to take out. You're going to have to get rid of all of these. It's going to take a lot of my health to do it, but that's okay. When they're gone, I've got a lot of health to get back. Now she have to be dragged in again. Okay, there she is. Yeah, here we go with the next lot of things. Next lot of ads come through. They're going to be a fair number of them. I have to take all of them out. I'm going to use the one heal that we actually have for the red line and take out all of the saplings. Okay, so now we're almost finished. We've got 2 more to go. Now, she won't get back up to full, I don't think. Good, we got up. There we go. Okay, and that is the poison garden. So I'll go through and I'll see if I've got that shoulders in the aggressive versions, the crit, and no, nothing dropped. Well, that's the way it works, but I'll run that a few more times just to wait until I get the aggressive version of that, the 480 eye level, minimum level 140, and I will go from there. But I'll leave the instance. Thank you all for watching, and I'll now hand that daily in. You have to do that daily 4 times in a week. Well, actually 4 times is the maximum number of times you can do to get the weekly wrapper. But if I hand that in now, then the weekly retry, which is in 2 days, will fail. So I'll actually don't really get much for handing it in, so I'll actually just wait until the next week. Okay everyone, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye all.